Hey there, Capricorn community. Soul Tigress here with a story for this wonderful community. So let's go ahead and start off with the introduction. Thank you for your patience with that whole little what's the vibe. Now don't forget, angels, ancestors, divine and universal energy have been called in and are called in every time for you Capricorns because they're always there. They're at hand. Don't feel like you're the only one climbing those mountains that nobody else wants to climb kind of thing. You know how you Capricorns go, always utilizing that goat part, but you forget that you have the fish tail. So what is it that needs to come out? Something that Capricorn doesn't see, and they're kind of flipped on it. It's a boss daddy. So we got some tactics here. Now, somebody's either doing some tactics to you that are underhanded, or is Capricorn trying to do some things that are underhanded to get to that boss daddy kind of position. And what came out next was hustling. That's what I feel like. The Capricorn is not on their hustle. They is not on their hustle. Maybe they're not seeing a way to create a hustle. How to step up and become that boss again. Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes stuff up, and their drama. Alright, so we got it. This is clear. Alright, so in the community, we got somebody who's trying to come in like they is a hustler. Like they is a boss daddy, like they is all that in a bag of chips, and they just an empty bag of chips, if that. I feel like it's online. They upset because you called them out on some kind of offer that wasn't that good. Maybe it was some that this Capricorn had to keep offering them to keep them around. What is it that I have to keep doing just to keep you here or to keep in this situation? You do have that with work stuff where they want you to do the most and then they want to make you feel disposable at the same time. They come in trying to look good, but their hustle isn't there. Their hustle is you. What needs to come out for the present? What is it? Something we're not seeing. You got this 9 of Cups. We're not seeing how a lot of times this offer could be an offer that's repeating. Could be a cycle that we're dealing with. It's an offer that starts out saying that, hey, it's everything that you've ever wanted. Everything that you could sit with and be happy. Alright, so let's get a clarification card. What is the clarification card for the 9 of Cups? We got a 5 of Swords in reverse. Some we're not seeing still. It has to do with being able to match up with somebody. Eye to eye. Maybe somebody being open. Open to letting this Capricorn be or even have what they really want. But this clout hungry individual keeps Capricorn not grounded, up in those thoughts, always kind of stuck, can't move because they're making you second guess yourself. This Fool could be one who is very selfish, always on the lookout for themselves. Sharp tongue, knows how to use it too, to get somebody feeling unbalanced. Not knowing which way to go. And that's because this mofo doesn't even want to go in your direction, to be honest. They got their own plans. They got their own visions. They just here for the moment, I feel like, because this King of Swords is going to race off. And again, it's always leaving this Capricorn stuck. Always being in conflict. It could be in conflict in this community. Could be always in conflict with themselves. It could definitely be with themselves, different sides to themselves. You know, it's almost like what I got is, it is like, they used to call it a dancing chicken. Don't be somebody's dancing chicken. Capricorn, you can pick up and go, but at the same time, you're kind of happy being their dancing chicken. It feels like it's giving you something to do. It feels like, in a sense, that you're completing your picture. You're completing what you're trying to build. You know, I'm going to take this, I'm going to be able to move it, and I can do this, I can do that with it. This is those different sides. And again, you're so focused on this other. This other just has your focus. And for some reason, it could feel like if this other thing, that it has to work out. It just has to work out, because this is as far as I can go. This is the way my journey is going to be. This is the only crop that I can harvest. I got an ancestor who's upset with that, and they're saying, no, that's not the way it has to be, though. Your ancestors and yourself have been upset together. If you've been sitting there and you're off to yourself and you're crying at something and you feel like there's something there that reminds you of an ancestor, they're right there. So this Ace of Pentacles, this is what this is saying, because we have this Queen come out who's a great match for this King. All right, but we got this King in a side position, and the King's actually flipped on my table like this. This King is not paying attention. Whatever this situation is not evolved, they've only evolved to a certain point that it looks good. It looks good, and they could be the potential that this Capricorn has always dreamt about. That's what this is saying. I can match them. I can be in this upright. I can handle stuff. I'll get up if I need to. Look at what I got right here. It's just as big, if not even bigger. I can hold down this kingdom. I can hold it all down. Because I have it. I have this ultimate thing that I've grown. And my love to give is this ultimate thing. If this person could accept my love, then there goes that potential. And guess what? We just might be a good match going in that same direction. But again, I got to be their dancing chicken to show them what I got. And let's take our time with the conclusion here. I feel like this is one of the most important parts of the story for the Capricorn today. So what is it, divine and universal energy? Hold on. That wants to come out. What is it? So right here, reason why Capricorn takes these offerings is they fear the void. Being on their own. Could be feeling those subconscious thoughts. The thoughts that they don't want to linger in. Not facing or not seeing the actual universe. And I mean that in a sense because this person's turned off and they're turned away from it. I feel like Capricorn really feels like it's a whole lot darker than what it is. And we have boundaries here. This is something that I felt like Capricorn never really got to build. Never got to feel safe in, and never even had others. Because if this goes back to a childhood or even a wounded child thing, then it would have been a time where Capricorn wasn't shown how to build those boundaries for themselves when it comes to dealing with people trying to come in and devalue Capricorn. That secret strength. You're not seeing that power. That power. This power isn't on the flip from you. You're not at odds end with it. You're directly not seeing your personal power. That personal power, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's how you work. It's how dedicated you are. It's how that no matter what the crop is, what the fruit is, even if it isn't as fruitful as others, you still grow it. You still try and take it to the fullest.